What's up, y'all? It's your boy KK back for another Thursday talk. It is January 14th. Today I'm going to talk about how to travel for cheap. But first, we have a basic beer review. It's Terrapin Beer Company. It's from Athens, Georgia. It's their RecreationAle LoCal IPA. It's only 99 calories and 4.2% alcohol volume. So cheers. Smells pretty good. This tastes pretty good. I would say this is really easy to drink. I mean, it's light. I guess I could call this like a light IPA. Definitely has a good taste to it. Easy drinking. Would I buy it again? I would. Would I drink it again? Yes, I would. I actually bought a variety pack. I have 3 other different kinds I'm going to try for future Thursday talks. So I have 2 more of these that I have. So definitely will drink those. So cheers to that. So, as I said, how to travel for cheap. I have 7 tips or suggestions. The first is I recommend that you do research on travel credit cards. I will say that every credit card offer is going to vary, and that's going to base on like the rewards that they're offering, like what it's good for. The terms and conditions are going to vary, so definitely do your research with that. For me, I have 2. I have the Southwest credit card. Now, I have traveled to lots of destinations just by using points that I earned. How did I earn points? So typically, at least with Southwest, is they'll have like an introductory promotion where if you spend XYZ amount of money in a month, you get XYZ amount of points given to you. Again, there's certain restrictions to that. So that's where the bulk of your points are going to come from. But it works really well for me. I also have a United Airlines credit card. And I've earned a lot of miles for that. I haven't used any of it yet, but my plan at least is to earn as many miles as possible and then just redeem that for a cruise for a future date. Obviously, COVID, it won't be happening for a while, and that's okay because I'll just earn more miles as I go. Now, this goes without saying, but don't spend money that you don't have. But for me, like if I'm going to be spending money with a credit card, obviously I'm going to pay it back. I'm earning a credit rating and everything like that, but I'm also like using those rewards to travel. I mean, some people, they want cash back, whatever. That's not me, but hey, each to their own. Also, if you're traveling to a destination and you have family or friends that live there or nearby, like explore the option of maybe like staying with them for some of the time or staying with them for the whole time because you're saving money doing that way. But honestly, only do it if it's feasible for you and them. And then if you do use that option, make sure you thank them. I'm not just saying thank them like saying thank you. Like show them that you're grateful for their hospitality, whether that's like bringing them something homemade or taking them out for dinner, just like a small token of appreciation to thank them for being a wonderful host. Now, I understand that's not always an option available, and that's fine. There's so many hotel websites out there. Just type in like hotel deals, and all these sites are going to pop up. So explore that, and also you can explore Airbnb as well. Now, the third thing is if you travel with other people, it's going to save money, and that's true. Because you're basically, in some aspects, splitting things. Like if you're driving down together and staying at the same place, you're going to split where you're staying, you're going to split gas, etc. However you figure out how to do that. For me, I can only travel with certain types of people. I'm not going to travel with certain people that like are just going to be talking my ear off, because I can't do that. So there's only a few people I can really travel with that I get along well enough to do that. And then also you have to be off during the same time you're going to travel. So yeah, it's going to save you some money, but you also have to factor in being off at the same time. But you have a travel buddy, definitely do that, save some money, and then you guys can experience the adventure together. Fourth, I would do trips to like the beach. Like I would go to Myrtle Beach, and depending on traffic and whatnot, it probably takes anywhere from 8 to 10 hours from where I live. I've driven there on my own in like one setting. Is it ideal? No. Did it work? Yeah. Is it safe to do that? It's a little sketchy. But now that I have an SUV, I definitely could see myself like driving a long distance and then just sleeping in the back of my SUV. I can put the seats down, put a little mattress or foam pad, a little pillow, a little blanket, a little sleeping bag, get my sleep on, and then go for the next day. Now, also, if you don't have an SUV, there's tons of videos out there of how to like convert your car or vehicle to like a sleeping situation. So that's the lookup. Now, 5 through 7 tips. They're basically all relatable. The first thing is that food-wise. Now, if you're going to be like traveling, like if you're going on a road trip, whether that's like on the road, so you're traveling by vehicle, definitely pack snacks for it. You know, pack a lunch, pack a dinner. You know, be prepared for that. That'll save some money as well. If you're traveling by air, the moment you step in that airport, like, prices of everything are so much more expensive. So plan ahead. Pack something with you to snack on, to eat while, you know, that would taste good. Certain foods, yeah, like, it's probably not ideal to eat on a plane or a car, but do what works for you. And again, you're saving that money. 6 is alcohol. Now, I have traveled with alcohol before. You know, my brother-in-law lives in Colorado, and they don't get Yingling lager, which is like his favorite beer. And actually, I think sometime starting in 2021, Yingling and Molson Coors, they formed like a partnership or some kind of agreement. Don't quote me on it, but they're going to start like getting Yingling lager out toward the west area, which is awesome. I don't have to fly out beer or anything like that. But I have flown out beer, you know, in my checked-in bag. And it's pretty easy. Just make sure there's a lot of clothes around it, you know, towels, so it doesn't break, because that's the last thing you need is for beer to spill all over your stuff. But if you're driving down to your destination, you could always pack it with you that you already have. And this brings me to 7, is that once you arrive to that destination, if you brought down your alcohol, if you didn't, you can always go to a beer store. You can go to an alcohol shop, liquor store, wine store. You can get it all there. And that will, you know, and then if you go in with the mindset of, you know what, I'll just spend the most of my money on beer and liquor, wine, all alcoholic drinks. If you can get it from a beer store, and then you can do most of your drinking where you're staying at, you're gonna save your the hit to your wallet and purse if you're out at like a restaurant and bar. And same thing with food. You know, you could plan ahead and bring down what you're gonna eat, like at your destination you're going to. Or once you get down there, you can always go grocery shopping and then cook while you're on vacation. Now, some people will say, I'm on vacation, like, I'm not gonna cook and do work because I'm on vacation and I want to treat myself. No problem. You know, I'm not saying don't eat out, and I'm not saying don't go out to bars and drink. All I'm saying is just be aware that things add up when you eat out and drink out. It's amazing how fast it adds up. And that's all I'm really saying. Because now also, and I will also add that it might not work, you know? Maybe you're staying at a hotel and it just has a fridge and a microwave. Well, then yeah, you're not going to be doing much cooking. I mean, there's certain things you can make simple meals or whatever, or like have like yogurt in the morning, you know. So that's going to vary by situation. But anyway, y'all, I hope these tips can, you know, help you out in some way. Maybe some of them works, maybe some don't. And, you know, you can end up saving money and still enjoying vacation. For me, like, I try to, I wouldn't say I'm cheap. I mean, I'm all about the deals. I'm all about saving money. I'm just trying to be, for me, I want to be money smart. And I want to save as much money while vacationing and traveling, but also enjoy it to the fullest that I'm able to. And that's really what I'm trying to get at. But y'all have a great Thursday and have a great weekend. And I will catch y'all next Thursday for Thursday Talk. So cheers.